So, this video is going to be more just what I'm doing, but today we're focusing on exhaust and stuff like that. So, I took this monster of a Jeep out to Pennsylvania, York, PA to be exact, and there's an all breeds Jeep show, and they had an awesome rock course, and if you want to check out the POV video of everything of that course, you can go check it out on my channel. But as you'll notice, I've got a dangling cat and nothing else. So, what happened, you might ask? Well, my muffler's always been hanging a little low, and lately it's just been sagging more and more, and, well, you know how rocks like to catch things. So, here's what's left of my muffler. I got just a bit tin can, nothing crazy. But I'd be lying if I didn't say she got ripped a new one. Ain't nothing left there. No sir. That's got a little fucked. As well, I got a little bent up. But I kind of saved myself because I never truly welded that part on. I literally just slipped it over the end exhaust. So that way, if I had to take it off or whatnot, I mean, it seemed like it sealed well enough. So luckily, since that wasn't welded, it was able to fall off eventually. So I didn't lose a gas tank or anything like that. But she got just a little squished. And that's some tough metal. Unbending that is not an easy task. So, you know, for $23, I said, fuck it, I'll just get a new one. And it doesn't look like there's much damage to the tank or anything like that. There's just a little dent there, a little scratch. Nothing too bad there, but it's a little dented. It's a shame, it's a brand new tank too. Oh well. So anyway, I got some new exhaust, so I'll show you what I'm doing with that. So here we are at the naturally aspirated paint booth. This is what I got going for me. So I bought this downpipe right here, and this is only about 23 bucks brand new. And this is actually muffler number 2 for my MJ friend, because the previous muffler and cat combination he was using and then didn't need anymore, so I bought it off him. This one he gave to me for free because he lost it on the freeway, started eating into the ground and rubbing on his drive shaft over here. But you know, a little bit of paint. She's good to go. Not really any leaks, a lot of shakiness. There's a little crack here, and I, you know, just booger welded the crap out of there because I'm bad with thin metal and all that. But, yeah, it's my MIG job. Grinder and paint, make sure the weldy you ain't. So, you know, MIG welding, I think that turned out better than the stick welding I did. A lot of people had stuff to say about that stick welding exhaust video. Makes me laugh. I ain't no professional welder, so I don't really care. But if you notice, this is painted. This is some, I forget the company, VHT, I think. They have some kind of exhaust and header paint. It's good up to like 3,000 degrees or something crap like that. So I just gave her a nice coat. I did this on the Civic, and it actually turned out really nice. And it's kind of keeping it, you know, rust-free and whatnot. So I'm gonna go dingle-dangle stick this guy up in there, and we'll see how she do. Alright, well, I got our exhaust laying out here, but, you know, I figure I'll give you a taste of the meaty sound this thing has. Surprisingly, on the highway, the tires overpower the exhaust. I mean, it was only running about 2,100 RPMs, but still. Really? That's all you got? What a dick. Alright, well, it ran a little better yesterday. I don't know. It's been feeling like it's had some back pressure issues. But you get the idea, kind of. This camera doesn't pick up the sound that much, but it sounds, you know, kind of like a douchey truck. I'm not much for loud exhaust. I'd rather be able to talk to the person beside me and be comfortable on my drive than have a nice loud sound. But I will say that everyone should at some point experience what it's like to not have a muffler. Man, it'll bring the douche out of anybody. I could not believe how bad I was driving. Oh man, especially without a horn, revving at people. That's a lot of fun. So anyway, let's put this exhaust on and see if she won't run. Alright, so there we got our catalytic converter and the rest of our exhaust setup in here. So that got bent back a little bit and tore up a little, but hopefully that holds well enough for me. Seems to be doing alright. Got a couple scratches on it. I might paint it again before I let it all cure, but she's doing alright. So if we come towards the back, making use of this old guy again, there's not a whole lot left, but it should hold decently well. Something I'm going to try though, these exhaust clamp things, they usually never come off. Once they get heat baked and all that crap, they just kind of rust together. So I got a shit ton of anti-seize on those bolts. So maybe at some point, if I ever have to take this apart again, it might come off. This is going to be the easiest out of all of them because it's not going to get all the heat, but you know, just in case. So there we go. Now then, for this paint to fully cure, you got to heat bake it a couple times. You run the engine for like 10 minutes and let it shut off. For another 10, you run it for 20, let it sit for 20 and all that bullshit. We're going to bake it, but let's see if the thing runs now, if it doesn't have like a mountain of back pressure. Dead. Yeah, same problem. Alright, we're gonna keep our fucking foot on the gas a little bit here. Now, I put some seafoam in this yesterday to try and clean it out, and maybe that's what's been giving me problems. I don't know. Maybe I didn't clean it out right, but something's not right. I don't know. Just being a little bitch, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the reason why I had to do all that exhaust work is so that I could see if I could pass inspection. So, it looks like the exhaust did its job in the fact that it did not look tampered or anything, so that part of the system passed. So I did do good on the exhaust part. But there's a big old stinky butt. Something interesting in the state of New Jersey emissions inspection, you will get rejected if you have visible smoke out of your exhaust pipe. I did not know that. Ain't that some shit? So if we don't take a looker down here, you'll notice all the other tests pass except for the visible smoke test. And if you come over here, the regular primary test was not performed, so it's an automatic fail. So I don't even know how good I did, because they won't tell me. The guy literally said, "We saw some blue smoke out of your exhaust, so we won't even test you." Thanks. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a whole lot. And honestly, I didn't know that it emitted that much smoke. So I'm gonna set the camera up and just see if we can see anything, because I don't know. That honestly surprised me. I thought I was gonna fail for, you know, high oil in the air or whatever, but visible smoke? Really? That's baby stuff. Let's see what happens. So it looks like the old rev test got me. I just checked the footage, and I guess it's a little smoky when you hit the gas, but nah. So, what's that mean for old Grey Goose? Not very easy to just fix an oil blow-by issue. So, what you think's we gonna do here? 'Cause I know what I'm gonna do here. But do you? Well, looks like there's gonna be a lot of work ahead of us. So, yeah, that'll be fun.